Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Gigi Press, Peru's National Jury of Elections, JNE, announced on July 3 that Keiko Fujimori, the 51-year-old leader of the right-wing Fuerza Popular Party, has officially won the presidential election runoff. The daughter of the late former president Alberto Fujimori, Keiko Fujimori is a third-generation Japanese descendant. Her inauguration is scheduled for July 28, marking the start of a 5-year term. This election marked Fujimori's fourth attempt to win the presidency, having advanced to the runoff in the past 3 elections only to suffer narrow defeats. Upon securing her victory on June 29, she expressed strong determination to establish order and restore public safety in the country. Peru currently faces severe challenges, including a rise in organized violent crime and prolonged political instability, which has seen 8 different presidents take office over the past decade. Fujimori's administration will prioritize tackling these deep-seated security and governance issues as she begins her term. According to a report by Gigi Press, Lithuania, a member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, submitted a constitutional amendment bill to its parliament on July 3 that would allow the deployment of nuclear weapons on its territory. This move comes amid growing movements across Europe to review defense and deterrence postures against Russia, especially as confidence in the United States' nuclear umbrella wavers. Lithuanian President Gitanas Nausėda expressed the view that the country's current ban on deploying nuclear weapons is outdated. As regional security concerns intensify, this proposed constitutional change reflects Lithuania's proactive efforts to adapt its national defense policy to the changing geopolitical reality in Europe. The international community is closely watching how this decision will impact NATO's overall defense strategy in the Baltic region. According to Al Jazeera, a massive heat wave sweeping across the United States is severely straining the nation's power grids and water supplies. This extreme weather event has intensified public and political scrutiny over the rapid expansion of artificial intelligence data centers, which require vast amounts of electricity and water to operate and cool their servers. Data centers currently account for 4% of U.S. electricity demand, a figure projected to rise to 9% by 2030. As temperatures soar, grid operators like PJM Interconnection have requested that data centers switch to backup generators during emergencies to prevent blackouts for residential customers. Furthermore, the immense water consumption of these facilities is aggravating shortages, particularly because about 2/3 of new data centers are located in water-stressed regions. Politicians from both sides of the aisle are calling for greater oversight, with some demanding bans or moratoriums on new constructions. A recent survey highlights that 70% of Americans oppose local data center development due to resource depletion concerns. The situation underscores the growing conflict between technological advancement and infrastructure limits. According to a report by Al Jazeera, Israeli settlers launched an attack against a foreign activist and another man who were attempting to help Palestinians access their farmland. The incident occurred as the settlers blocked entry to the agricultural lands. In addition to physical confrontation, the settlers reportedly used pepper spray and threw rocks to chase the group of Palestinian residents and supporting activists away from the area. This clash highlights the ongoing tension and rising settler violence in the occupied West Bank, where local farmers regularly face significant obstacles and harassment from settlers when trying to cultivate their lands and maintain their livelihoods. According to a report by Taiwan's Liberty Times, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and U.S. President Donald Trump held a phone conversation and agreed to meet in the United States in the near future. The discussion occurred shortly after a joint U.S.-Israeli military strike against Iran, and comes at a time when reports indicate growing friction between the two leaders over how to end the ongoing regional conflict. During the call, Netanyahu's office stated that he emphasized the role of the United States as the guarantor of global freedom, highlighting that Israel highly values the close partnership between the two nations. Additionally, Netanyahu congratulated Trump on the upcoming 250th anniversary of the founding of the United States. While the U.S. remains Israel's most critical ally, Trump has publicly criticized Netanyahu in recent weeks, arguing that Israel's conflict with Hezbollah in Lebanon threatens to disrupt broader peace negotiations with Iran. The upcoming meeting between the two leaders is expected to be closely watched by the international community. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.